starting a new adventure! And we are going with the Outer Worlds. I literally just bought this today because I had some vouchers to use. And I just thought, oh, if I can use the vouchers and get it quite cheap, then I will buy it. And it worked out to be quite cheap because I found it at like a place where I could use the vouchers because they were like those Love to Shop vouchers where you can use in the majority of shops. But I used them in the cheapest outlet where I could get the game. So I got the game for quite cheap. And I've been wanting to play this for ages. So I'm quite happy that I was able to get this. So here we go. Get this set up. I'm really excited because from what I've seen with it, it looks really interesting. Conversation subtitles on. Yeah, we'll show all subtitles for you guys so you know what's going on. But yeah, I really wanted to get this game because it just reminds me of
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Is that us? Fugitive.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
So are we one of them? Ooh, okay, I didn't realise I could do this. So, okay. Strength affects melee weapon damage, the amount you can carry.
You shouldn't have any trouble digesting our food.
Ooh. Okay. Strength is a good thing because I do like to carry a lot of stuff. Dexterity affects melee attack speed, range weapon reload speed. I like having quick reload speeds. That is actually the highest we can go is very high.
Pocket par excellence.
Intelligence affects critical hit damage. Perception affects headshot, weak spot damage bonuses. I do like to try and get a good headshot, so we'll go with that. Charm affects fact, reputation, and companion ability cools down. And temperament improves your natural health regeneration. I'll have average intelligence. I'm not too fussed about critical hits at the minute. Okay. Ooh, actually this is quite good. I like the way this is structured so far. Melee skills improve critical chance, handheld weapons. Range skills improves your weapon sway and critical hit chance with ranged weapons. Improves your ability to avoid damage.
Reflexes of a bristling canid.
1 point in that. Okay, so what are the others? Dialogue. Skills improve your ability to talk with NPCs, both in and out of combat. Each point in dialogue significantly increases persuade, lie, and intimidate skills up to 50 points each. Self improves your ability to sneak around. Tech improves your knowledge of body, tools, and the universe. Leadership improves your companion help and their abilities in combat. Well, I don't think I'll be having one of them or go with tech.
At last, a kindred spirit.
Aptitude. The hell? Never had to no discernible aptitude. You have the rest of your life to decide how to use Hycilian. Oh, so we're choosing our job basically. Beverage service technician. Bureaucrat. Universe operates on laws require paper at Halcyon. If something isn't stamped, files. Block. Persuade. Shock damage. Engineering. Dodge. Enray. Food effectuation. Corrosive damage received. Possible team mascot. Medical. Safety inspector science. Sub-sous chef. Medical technician. Prior to leaving Earth, you earned the trust of the medical community's most esteemed junior surgeons who entrusted you with stuffing cotton balls into pill bottles. Experience in the job made you realise that diagnosing illnesses doesn't take formal education. When a search terminal and a little imagination will do the trick. I think I'll go with medical technician.
A physician. Not many of you left.
Okay, so obviously I'm not a man, I'm a woman. Okay. Gotta I'll find someone who's similar to me and then that's very similar to me actually. I look pale, but it's the light. I'm not massively my colour. I've got grey eyes. Oh, they're getting closer together. Big ass lips, Jesus. Mine are quite small. And my nose isn't huge. Damn, that's a big cheekbone. I have long hair. Where is the long hair? I don't have a fringe. Ah. I'll probably have to go with the one with the fringe then. Or I might just go with that one, to be fair. No, that one doesn't look nice. What do I go with a bun? I'll go with the messy bun actually. The messy bun. Actually, yeah, that one. You can have like different coloured hair. Ooh. You can't really see, like, it's a bit dark. Right, my hair isn't blonde, it's kind of... it's mousy brown, there we go. Don't have a unibrow. No eyebrows. It's very similar to how my eyebrows are. I don't have any facial hair either. Oh dear. Features. Makeup. Ooh, right, okay. I will probably go with something a little bit outrageous with this. Because I do like... oh, that's like the skin condition, isn't it? Fucking hell. Jaundice. I had jaundice when I was born. If you don't know what it is, it's something to do with your blood, and it makes you go yellow. I had to have, my mum said to me, like, I had to have these little like white patches on my eye, like cotton ball pads, for a couple of days while I recovered. I was only a little baby. I quite like that makeup actually. 16. Quite like that as well. I'll go with that actually. Dirt. I think. Actually, yeah, I'll have some. No, I won't. See what scars we could get. Let's put a smile on that face. See, ooh. I think I'll go with the classic like eyebrow cut. Gotta make it look a little bit cool. But I'm not an old woman. I've got a few. There we go. Okay, here we are. Field the pair weapon and armor in inventory. So that's good. I always like being able to repair stuff. It's quite handy, I think, especially when you start off in a game and you need to build stuff up. Perfect block just before you get hit to stagger your attacker. Unlock the ability to leap, dodge forward. Okay, here we are. Let's go.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
So this guy just kidnapped me? Looks like it.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers.
Bootlickers.
Initiate skip jump.
So I wonder why they've left those people just floating there.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down.
Shit.
Oh dear. We're in a bit of trouble. Oh, has he woke me up? Has he got me out? Yeah.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take.
Jeez.
Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically.
Oh, great.
Not at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck.
Oh, so that's it. Nothing seems to work on your ship. Okay. So that's how it's gonna be. 60th anniversary of the Hope's disappearance. I wonder if it was done on purpose, like normally with stuff.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure.
Okay.
I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Entering the atmosphere. Can I look round? No, I can't. There's a lot of cutscenes.
Ah, you've landed. Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste.
Oh, great. It's like,
you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
This is really pretty. Oh, they're so cute. Hi. You're like little dragons. Aw, you're so cute. Oh, I just noticed your legs had gone. Oh. They looked weird. Oh, what's going on?
You see now, you've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
The hell was that? They are so cute. Ugh. Okay. Oh, hi.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
What?
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
You're as good as dead.
Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns.
Aye.
Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh? Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's choice weapons are now 30% less likely to
See?
malfunction.
Being a
You've
medic.
tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Yes, nailed it that time. You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Pretty place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna. The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Okay, so... Ooh! You can have up to 4 weapons equipped at air time by navigating the weapon, selecting blah blah blah. On this page you can also inspect your weapon, compare them, flag them as junk or break them down for parts. Players with the engineering skill can repair weapons on this screen as well. That was really weird. So, to wear an armor helmet at any given time, navigate the item selected. You can also manage your armor here, break them down, inspect them, compare other armor junk. Yeah, that's normal. Okay.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what had just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Tactical time dilation. Due to complications stemming from being revived after an extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Pressing the TTD button slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take actions. You have a limited time in this mode. Standing still drains you very slowly, while moving and attack drains you faster. Oh! That's quite good. Oh, did I blow your body to bits? You have a new item, view it. Hacking and picking locks. Your hacking and lockpicking skills help you get into places you're not meant to be. Okay. You found the new weapon. That's a weird looking helmet. Can you change neutral. Wow, there's quite a few can you change it so you, even though you wear the helmet, you can still see your face? Because I prefer that in games when they do that. Gameplay, show, there you go. There you go. I prefer it when you can, yeah, when you can see the character's face. Even though you got a helmet on. If it's a cool helmet, then probably I'd. You sound very much like a psycho. Well, I got quite a lot of sabers to use. It's so pretty. Everything looks so different as well. Like, oh, is that the ship that was owned by that guy who I went squish?
Hey, get over here before you get yourself killed.
Hey.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
It's just a landing violation. Let it go. Sorry, heard. Found one of your teammates holding up a cave.
Really? How is he?
Still a Morn. I'm hoping you'll be a little prior. No.
Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son.
Basically, you're scared. Do Spacer's Choice guards, but down from a challenge. I bet you could get these more to tell you where the owner of that ship is. Guess I'll have to give you a 0 on my customer satisfaction survey. Let's see if I can go on.
Sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Hey. Oh, so you walk right past those guys and come straight to me. That's fine. You'll just get a headshot. Where are these guys' bodies? Give me everything you have. Ooh. Oh, you're one of those things that I went past earlier. God, look how pretty it is! Look at that!
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
This isn't my ship, but I'm taking it.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
You can fast travel to locations on map landing
Unauthorized
discovered.
access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. Jettison procedures initiated. Please engage in airlocks.
I'll take that.
All board
5 then.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Well, he did.
I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location.
He read my escape pod right head first.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact.
Okay.
Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
What an apt name, the Unreliable.
Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Yay! Level 2!
The navigation console is...
Oh, you've been promoted. Level up. Congratulations, you've gained enough experience to level up. Open your character log.
offline at this time, Captain.
You've unlocked perks. Go to your page in your ledger. Oh, hello. Oncleo management training. Maximum 50 after 2, you can now point 30. Okay. Oh, hang on. Welcome to perk selection. On the screen you can choose which perks to buy with your perk points. You gain new perk point to spend every 2 levels. You can also acquire perk points throughout the gameplay, such as by accepting a floor, acquiring 5 new perks. Oh, okay. Right, so you've grown healthier in your time outside of stasis. Tactical time dilation meter max. Damage when alone. Walk speed, sprint speed, weapon durability, companion crit, armor base, additional ammo stock from vendors, carrying capacity, tactical time, not the ability to fast travel when encumbered. That would be handy, but I won't need it at the moment. 50% XP from companion skills, vendor prices. I think I'll go with health at the minute. Yes. I understand. Right, so we've got 10 points. Okay. So actually, we'll take 1, 2. 1, 2. There we go. We'll just spread them across and then obviously as we go Codex. Oh, so there's more stuff to learn. Jeez. There's loads. Yeah, what's an N-ray? These weapons are bomb. Okay. God, there's loads of stuff to read. I'll have to have a look at this. In my own time. Okay. On the screen you can see the information. Oh, okay. Alright, so we're done there. Let's have a little look around.
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal.
Oh, got a new
I
weapon.
suppose everything on the Unreliable belongs to you now, Captain. Help yourself. No, really.
Could you be any more sarcastic? No, really. Let's So,
The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed.
okay. Oh, this way. Just want to have a quick look around before I head out. See if there's anything else on here, like the gun. That could help us out.
Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
Oh, like that. I like the lights that look like that. That's quite, like, that's how she sees where I am, obviously. We can't go in any of those.
These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
Is that mine? Oh, okay, so that's... Oh, okay, that works out quite well then. Gone in a big circle.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it?
It is now.
You sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
I don't have a job.
I'll waive your fee since you helped us with those marauders. If you're looking for work, talk to the constable down in Edgewater. She's got a bounty on marauders. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Take care. Okay, so I've got to go in this direction. Like, this is so pretty. Like, look at that. And the flying creatures. Oh no, I thought that wasn't a flying creature. That was a bloody spaceship, you stupid woman. Die. Whew, you blew up. He literally blew to pieces. Did you blow to pieces as well? I think you did. Where's your body? There it is. Oh god. Oh no. What evil dicks. Can we climb up there? I think we can. Can we? Can we? Can we? Come on. Climb. Climb. It's a free roam, can go over. Don't need to follow a specific path. Ooh. I have a staff that I can whack people around the head with. Can I holster it? No, I can't. Oh, are these all graves? Yeah.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
I came from
running around
up
in a
there.
marauder's attire. You're liable to give some people the wrong idea. It's in poor taste. Dressing up like a marauder's disrespectful to all the workers that got eaten by him. Ain't safe out here.
Eaten?
You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
Do they pay you to chat with strangers? Nice to meet you. I'm Alex Hawthorne, Captain of the Unreliable. Is that right?
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
There you go.
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer? Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see? 4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Why does Martin Abernathy name sound familiar?
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up. Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad. Yeah? The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing far as rumors go. There a reason you asking? Hope's just a rumor, friend. Ancient rumor at that. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what ails you.
I don't understand. They said the colony was expecting us.
I don't know what's got you caterwauling about Hope this and colony that, but you need to stop. Or there's gonna be trouble.
Okay. Where's the
Trouble's
trouble in asking?
Or don't much care for folk running their mouths, spreading hoaxes and the like. Frankly, neither do I.
Okay. I'll leave you be then. Stupid looking moon. Emerald fail. But not in supernova difficulty. Well, it's a good thing I'm not doing supernova. Creature take extra damage from plasma attacks. Auto-mechanicals take extra damage from shock weapons. Raise new inspiration, unlock special abilities for your companion to damage, distract, and destroy your opponents. I just looks amazing. Like, I love the way that they've designed this game. Because I love it when games make something futuristic look old-fashioned, because obviously that style and generally that is quite old-fashioned to me, but it still looks futuristic. I love it when like you see stuff like that. Right, okay, so resident
outside the walls today.
Nothing for us outside those walls.
Okay, let's change the oh yeah, he's in the barbershop, isn't he? Ooh, you don't have to load it either. It's all... Oh, that's actually really good.
Merciful law. Is that a Marauder's outfit?
Yeah, it is. Sorry.
I don't want you wandering into my shop wearing something you've lifted off a corpse.
Okay, I'll get changed in a
Please
second.
don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Okay.
So everyone says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death. whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment. Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
It's a lot of big words.
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bitless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch. Thank you, no. I despise the cereals. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
Right, I'm going to change out of that because people are complaining about me wearing it. Ho! Reminds me a bit of Dr. Zed out of Borderlands. And then the next guy. Hi! Oh, you're all Mr. Abernathy.
Did Mr. Thompson send you?
You've seen better days.
You tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. And what are you doing here? Visiting? Well, let me give you the grand tour. This here's my domicile. And there's the door.
Huh.
What? No. I mean, I might be. That depends on who's asking. Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies.
Okay.
It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
Pay me so I can get out of here.
Oh, wow. First time anyone's ever told me that. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. I'll do what I can. I tried medicating myself with Adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, but why couldn't you buy that particular
Anyway,
medicine?
I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
That's...
More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough. You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand.
Okay, I'll just kill him.
I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly.
No, I'll just
So you'll do
guns
it then?
blazing. I don't do sneaky.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
What? Who are you?
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead. All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic. I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do. Alright, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you. I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better. That's all I can ask of you.
Okay. Okay, well, hi.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy. Shit. Silas still on about that?
Mm-hmm.
Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees, and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable. Not half as awful as the bill Eugene left us with. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism. I'm plenty serious. In fact, I'm a little upset Eugene didn't think things through. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice. Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
That seems a bit like... I'm not sure I like that. People are assets, not people. Oh yeah, there's the one guy over here. Saltuna Cannery. The only source of protein a busy worker needs. What if... When your holographic shroud disguise starts failing, enemies may approach to interrogate you. You'll then have an opportunity to talk your way out of the problem. A drowned companion will pop back up at the end of combat, but not in supernova difficulty. I said drowned, not downed. Downed companion. Carrying too many things, you can transfer items to containers that are on the ship. That took a bit of time to load in. Taste of freedom. Oh, this is where all the dead. See, that looks so pretty. The Northern Lights. Right, let's give him what we've got at the minute.
Fancy threads. That some kind of hibernation suit?
Yeah, you moaned at me.
You run into any trouble? Conrad's barbershop is a yawning pit that swallows his every bit. I keep telling him he should cut a few corners. Skimp out on the disinfectant. You gotta put the squeeze on Conrad. Find some dirt on him. Maybe check his back room. Well, that's the word, extortion. Been on the tip of my tongue all day.
Okay, there we go. So he's given me an idea of what to do. I'm assuming this is the other person over here. Like, these look really cool. Come on. I can walk through them. Whee. They're like little, like, they look like bloody, no, not dandelions. I can't think of what they're called.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning back. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
I'm not here to,
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
I'll leave you be. When indentured servants are freed, anarchy scenes follows. The dissident. Monthly subscription. Subscribe at a rate of 20 bits per year. Fulfillment through Halcyon parcel service. Looks a bit, Actually, yeah, why is there a body in the back room?
What can I do for you? Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
Yes, you are.
I am a Spacer's Choice certified surgeon. And if you must know, I can stitch a severed thumb with a 58% chance of avoiding gangrene.
58%.
Go ahead. The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame. Fever, chills, fatigue, aching, vomiting, an excess of phlegm, a tendency towards belly aching. Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us. Mr. Thompson's brainchild. Have you met him yet? Thoughtful-looking fellow, stares out of his office most hours. Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started.
Okay, I'm gonna find something on you. There you go. Found my persuasion.
What can I do for you? You know about Eugene? How?
Well, you've left your door open. I'm a mind reader.
You probably heard it from one of our local gossip mongers. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave. More than a few. Those teeth were his personal savings. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I? Yes, I suppose I must. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU. Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality. I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine.
So I probably stole it.
Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life.
Okay.
It's a miracle of bureaucracy. If Eugene's death were filed as a suicide, we'd all pay the price for his crime. We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
Okay. Oh. I keep pressing that button thinking, I keep pressing the melee thinking it's sprint. I don't know why. Completely opposite side of the move button. Dissenters in our midst. Philosophist. Have they got like... From these posters I'm getting a sense that the people in power don't like people who challenge the power. So that's the feeling that I'm getting at the moment from the posters that I'm seeing. Obviously I've not been playing for long, so I don't know what's...
You run into any trouble?
No, got it.
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime. Oh, suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
Hi.
Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy. What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported. I needed his fees because of his name. A, for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see?
What are you doing? Oh dear. Sorry, my other half was just getting a drink because his brother's come over. We'll do the cash and medicine, but I don't... I'm half-minded. Do I give it to... Esther? Money at the moment. That's all I'm thinking, like, just to get a bit more money. Because I've only just got in the game. Hey, we're not far from level 3. Right, this... Oh, hello. Okay, don't know what happened there. That was a bit weird. Oh, I'm guessing like red means it's locked. Yeah, gotta pick it. Pick a lock. Spacer's choice. Vending machines offer a variety of items to purchase, mostly from one company. Heart skill of 20 or higher allows you to sell items to vending machines. Can I? Okay, I can at the minute. Oh, I can't. Damn. Okay, I'll leave it for now. Oh, I don't have any... Don't know what they are. I love the way this game looks at the moment, like it's just... It does remind me of Fallout on a massive scale in regards to the way that it is and the way that it looks. Because Fallout 4 was a brilliant game. Like, I loved Fallout. Evicted. Oh god, there's a lot of Evicted a lot of Evicted houses. Go around the marauders. Big hole in the wall. There's no bad guys nearby. Oh no, there they are. I assume, by the looks of it, they only pop up when you aim at them. Oh, I've got to get in there. Okay. Come on, die! Oh, bugger. Hoo-hoo! Missed! God, I'm dying a bit at the minute. There we go. That was horrendous. Where are your bodies? Oh, assault rifle. Okay. Oh, item repair. Keeping your company getting tip top. So I can now repair stuff, that's good. Let's just... There we go. Not an assault rifle, no, it's a sawed-off shotgun. There's your assault rifle. Let's break some of those down. Okay. So can we... Okay, so that's how you do it. That's quite clever. What's that? Unequip, swap, breakdown. Haven't got many. I'll swap that over. Sorry, I put a new air freshener in not too long ago and I can smell it now. Got a huge whiff. Oh. Don't want to whack me. Oh, hello! Where is everyone? Hi! Ooh. Got you. I assume that's everyone because everyone literally ran on through. I know there's a few more people hiding around. Nightmare, you've got another weapon modification. Hi. Oh, this shotgun's terrible. Ooh-hoo. Flipping heck. There's way too many of these being used at the minute. Like... What other... Where's my armor? Flipping heck. I've got a stronger... Okay, we will break some of these down. Because if we break them down, then at least we've got... Nope, wrong one. I've only got 13 bullets, that's horrendous. I'll just reload the shotgun. What else is in here? I'll take everything. Take everything. Ooh, how many do I have? Oh. I'd rather not. Wow, this place is actually quite big. Ooh, is that an electric? Yeah, it is. It's a stun button. There we go. We've got that. Could sell the necklace. Toxifree. Got some medicines. Got some more. Bard. Ah. Is there another way in? I wonder if I can get in through there. Hey! Still can't get in. Oh, let's see if we can learn a little bit about... Coming soon, Feast Rise and the Great Field Manta Queen. Oh, not there yet. Candid. Candids can be found all over Emerald Vale in two distinct varieties, domesticated and feral. Feral candids hunt in packs, while domesticated candids can be loyal companions. It's important to remember that the candid is a wild animal and should be treated with caution. What the hell? This display, fashioned to resemble a pair of mighty primals, required extensive field research. Let's have a moment of silence for the researchers who gave their lives in pursuit of authenticity. Wow, they look horrendous, and I bet they're a lot bigger. Oh, is this the salt tuna? Yeah. If the ocean and rivers are the heart of the veins of Emerald Vale, then salt tuna is our highly profitable blood. Yeah, salt tunas. Got everything. Oh dear. Oh dear, everyone's dead. Oh, this is the other side of the door. Oh, there we go. Ooh, let's get in here. Trespassing, lockpicking, hacking, and murder are all considered illegal activities frowned upon. Okay. But nobody saw me do it, so nobody saw me take that. Everyone, the key code. Key encoder in the lobby is back up and running. Hopefully it won't go on the fritz again. Start shooting key cards at anyone who walks by. As a reminder, in case it does break down again, can you borrow a key card from the director or one of the workers on the second floor? Okay, I've got to go upstairs and grab a key card. I must lodge a complaint. Your obsession with this Manta Queen is way to fall our budget and holding up development exhibition. Pet. Field hunters kill like you. Regret to inform you that time team has perished. Please expect an invoice. Those little monsters are so cute. Oh, open. There we go. 0G brew. Okay, we'll go back through here because there's the stairs. Apple juice. I like exploring and finding everything because it just means you've got a chance of getting something good. Don't know what that was. What's out this way? Okay, so will this work now? Because have I got a key card? I know. Synopsis: History of Emerald Vale once completes will display proud heritage of our settlement for generations to come, decorating the main hall with our noble community centre. Okay. I feel like I've just... Okay, done. We've looted everything. Let's just see what that thing was that we picked up actually. Now there's your stun button. Light machine gun. Yeah, I thought that shotgun was naff. Let's get rid of it. It's horrendous. Right, okay, so what's this? Oh, armour upgrades. Weapons part. Oh, probably was one of those, wasn't it? Oh, that's it. Guide to Mechanical. The Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering, Volume 1. Okay. Auntie Cleo. It does mention Auntie Cleo here on the game. I like the fact that it's got the gold. It's actually in gold. I don't know if you'd be able to like tell, but I think that's quite cool. And on the back as well, it's exactly the same. I like it. I think that's quite a little neat little thing that they've done. It's so pretty, this game is. I like it. I'm gonna love playing this. I'm gonna try and play as much of it as I can on the streams. It'll probably be a really long series, to be fair. Well, it definitely will be a long series. So let's go back to base. Go back to Esther. Do you like the art style as well? Like everything's... It's all old-fashioned, but it's new. energizing ointment, facial masking cream, superior and fall kill. Rest of that's cleared up. And you got bread. My headphones hurting my head a little bit. Keep moving it around. Okay. I've made the decision I am actually going to give it to Esther, because if she's saying she's going to give me more, then I kind of need the money at the moment.
Thanks. I'll see to it that this medicine gets to the people who need it. Here, something for your trouble. Nothing personal, but I hope we never do business together again. Don't want to make a habit of consorting with smuggler types. You do have some cheek on you. Lucky for you, I kept a little contingency fee in case you tried to negotiate with me. Somebody deserving. Silas on account of him being out in the cold. Amelia seeing how she's around people all the time. Anybody in the sick room?
I'll leave you be. Okay, so I think we're on to the main quest again now, yeah. There we go. Now that we've done a little bit and just got to know the game a bit more. Because I quite like doing side quests before you do the main mission. Like in general, because you get a chance to get stuff and get stronger weapons, more ammo, more armor. So, quite good. God, these headphones are hurting my head.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The can's bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry. Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize.
She did.
I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I must say, wearing a Marauder's outfit is in very poor taste. I do wish you'd show your uniform a little more respect. Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him.
Huh.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Marauders. What a surprise.
The people living in the botanical labs. They're deserters. Former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
So this is probably where I'm going to be choosing, because particularly on the on here it says you decide who to side with.
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations. Neither do I. The fault was entirely mine. I pushed them too hard. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town. Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership. That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Topson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented, and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Yeah, okay.
Great! I got my wrenches, and diagnosticators, and hairpins, and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
I quite like the character designs. Okay. Companions. You've gained companion. These characters that join you in your adventures and help in a variety of ways. Companions can provide combat support. The skills enhance your skills. They increase your carrying capacity. You can unlock special companion combat abilities with the inspiration skill. Okay. So, I've got to go downstairs.
Hey, ma'am, can we talk? Sorry. Can we chat?
Yeah.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Topson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Thought so.
To Mr. Topson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Topson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. Thanks, ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Okay, did it again. Oh God, they look horrendous. Steam detail. Mantisaur examined. Huh. Where's the... Hello, you're a bit close. Oh. Where's the vicar? Because I do want to speak to him. Because I want to get all sides of the coin. Faux windows. Oh, can you build a base? That'd be cool if you could build a base. I like base building. On Fallout 4, like the first area that you get, I think I went a bit mad. Like I made a network so like where you have your house, I built another house next to it, and then you could go on top of the roof of the bungalow that I had, that your character had at the start, and then had like a walking network that goes around all the other houses, because I built stuff on top of them as well. So essentially made them all like two-story buildings. But
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
This is pretty. Hi.
And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison. Anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
The latter.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice? Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
A handsome sum, you say? Tell me more.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
Mm-hmm.
What? No! I don't want to burn it! I would never... I mean, I just want to... Look, I have a very simple goal here. I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
Why?
Glad we see eye to eye. Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Oh, I've got a little companion thing on the side. Actually, we can look on the map where it goes, can't we? Oh. Not at the moment because we are inside. We need to go outside. Mantis swarm examined. Oh, they're tiny. They look weird. I bet these are like actual drawings that they did to create some of the species in this game. Nice drawings. Yep, gotta go all the way around. Okay, let's just see on the map. So that's where the thing is. That's the community centre. Oh, that's the landing site. And let's just see where this is on the map. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So we'll do that. We'll go around. Nothing there. That's useful. Anyway, bear with me a second. I'm going to get my slippers on because my feet are freezing. No word of a lie. Hang on. Contending with wires. Sorry, got to contend with wires as well. Right, I'm going to move the screen back because I want to sit forward a little bit as well. There we go. That's fine. Let's carry on. Hello. Oh! Move out the way! Die, for God's sake. Oh, there's an... Oh, for God's sake, you're over there. There we go. Let's see where the body is. Where's the body? There's the body. Can I give you something?
Where are we headed? That's on account of how I never met her. I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
Well.
It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers. You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vickers says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vickers sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass. Fixing the universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me.
Okay. I think the way this game is kind of Oh, we've got another pet now, haven't we? Hmm. 50% XP from companion kills. We will... Yeah, I don't want my armor to get like any worse and my weapons to have to be repaired more often. I haven't got many weapons. Mini machine gun. That's why I like exploring, to get stuff like that. Before we go in there, we will go and grab everything we can. Evicted. Okay. Hello? Anybody home? Oh, what you say? Oh, I need that. Okay. There we go, we got it. Let's see what's upstairs. because don't want to miss out on some cool stuff. Nothing. There used to be a board game that I used to play which is extremely similar to that. Was it Chinese checkers? I think it was, because basically like Chinese, obviously like normal checkers, you got to jump over the other like colour. With Chinese checkers, it wasn't just one. There were 6 other people that could play in the game, and I used to love playing it because I'd have. I did used to have a PC version of it, like years ago, and I just loved playing it because you'd like, obviously you have to jump over another peg to get to the opposite side of the board, and if you got to the opposite side of the board with the most at the end of the game, well, you didn't eliminate people by jumping over them, you had to get to the other side of the board. So where the yellow one is, if it was on the bottom left, I'd have to get to the top right where the yellow one is, within, like, before the other player could go back towards my side. So it was a game I quite enjoyed when I was younger. Like, it was one that I played for ages, and I like playing chess as well. Chess is quite fun. I've got a glass chessboard at my mum's, which I haven't got room to put it in our house at the minute because we haven't got enough storage. We haven't got any cupboards, not many cupboards in that to put stuff in, and the cupboards that we do have we fill up pretty quickly with the stuff that we need putting in. So are we on the main story now that it automatically? Yeah. I'll go around you. Should I? No. We'll take you. All together. There we go. Whoa! Ringleader. Die. Let's see if I've got any better armour out of all the stuff that I've got now. 3, 4, 5, no. I'll break that down. I thought I had loads of armor parts. Okay, hang on, let's just break some of these down. Oh no, 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 no. I've got quite a few weapon parts. Right. Get rid of that. Okay, there we go, we fixed that. Box here? Is that? Right. Like that looks amazing. Like the contrast of colour. That's so pretty, honestly. I love the way Sky's looking games, like when they do the sky, because it's one of the most beautiful things in life, the sky is. That's my personal opinion. Like, I love seeing the sky, especially when... Oh, okay. Holy! didn't expect all of them in one go. Okay. They all came out of nowhere. But yeah, like the sky, especially when it's sort of starting to go into that sort of like orange pink colours in the winter, like it just looks lovely. And I love seeing the sunset as well, like when you see the sun go down, more so when you've gone on holiday. Hello. The hell? The hell is that? That looks horrendous.
I always wanted to poke around in here.
Oh, combat drone. Brilliant. Oh, the robots. Okay. Hi.
That's the last of them.
Fast attacks damage when enemies are vulnerable to others. Okay, let's... because I think robots are vulnerable to electric. So we'll swap that over. There we go. Got our little electric hammer. Can I climb? Oh, no. Damn. I was hoping I could climb up there.
Okay, gone quiet.
Sneak around. Go back over that way. Yeah. There we go. That wasn't too bad, sneaking through from the plant to your living room. I did my first TikTok today as well. I was... my other half's been saying that I need to do it. And then when I was waiting for this to download, I was like, I'm bored. I was like, I'll do a TikTok while I'm waiting.
Mr. Thompson said to talk with Miss McDevitt before doing anything here?
Oh, right. Can I not change that now? Oh, bugger. Oh, it's because I chose the wrong... Can I not go back out and...
Unexpected noise identified.
That's that. Where does that take me? Oh, bugger it.
I'm ready for this. Nice one. Get past that armor.
Where's the other? If we get ready for more of them. There we go. Oh, we should be able to open this gate now. Hopefully. No, can't get in there. Oh, for God's sake. Can you not?
Sure. I'm going. Be right there.
Can you not do anything with that? You said you had hairpins and hacking stuff and you knew how to do it. Okay, never mind then. Let's see if we can go. Because technically I haven't done anything in the plant yet, so I don't know why it's kind of automatically like, you can't do this now. Yeah, well, I haven't done anything in there. I just went because I set it as the wrong one. There's two. Hi.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. Yeah. Go ahead and ignore the lead.
Yeah, will do. I want to speak to this lady right here.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear? have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned. Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile?
Mm-hmm.
Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans? Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
Okay. Let's just learn a bit more.
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's Choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them. It's not much of a living. Every single person in that town has sold themselves to Spacer's Choice. The company owns them. Body, blood, and bones. You've been there. You've seen it. All anyone ever does is toil over a cannery. They give their lives for some heartless corporation, and then they're tossed into a Spacer's Choice brand cemetery. Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives. You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it. I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Okay. I have a feeling that if I do take the power from Edgewater, I won't be able to go back. So I'm going to get that mission done. with the diary, the journal, hand it into the vicar, and then go and make my decision, because I think I'm going to give it to the people, because from my understanding, God, the water looks so pretty. From my understanding, I think the corporation are soulless. They're just taking people and... Oh. Okay. They're just taking people and working them to death, and they don't care. So that's my understanding of it.
Nice.
So I'm gonna return this. Oh, look at it. Can I run out this way? Yeah. Oh god, that hurt me as well. No, not yet. Let's run back out this way. Not yet. We're not going to go that way yet. Let's see if we can... Yeah, we can now. Oh god, yeah, I'm not doing that just yet. Okay, so let's hand this in. This does remind me a lot of the way that Fallout works, because obviously at the end of Fallout 4, spoilers, you have to choose a faction to work with to take out the Institute, and you can choose out of quite a few different groups. You have got the train. You've got the people who are underground in the city. You've got the Minutemen, who are the people that you create the
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn. Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good.
Sure.
I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Sure. What did the book called Secrets You Were Looking For? This had to be some kind of cosmic motivation.
Yes, you're right. Such are the workings of the equation. And I've only my own hubris to blame. I certainly never planned for this contingency. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator on the... You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew. Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up in the party.
I'm 28.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
That all part of your vicar training.
Well, understanding computers is, though I admit I took it further than most. And I was quite the 32nd back during my seminary days. Left many an opponent bleeding on the field.
Are you even a vicar? Because you aren't sounding very vicarly right now.
Of course. I'm a vicar who is dedicated to his calling. More dedicated than any other you'll find in this colony. I joined the OSI to help decipher the grand plan. But instead, I ended up the vicar in a prison due to ignorance and politics. Then I came here. Satisfied?
Sound good.
Fantastic.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain.
There you go.
Whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Hey, level 5. Companion perks. Your companion has leveled up and been granted a new perk. Go to the... Okay. Skills. Need to get my defense up. There we go. Oh! That's cool. Okay, so what weapon do you have? That's quite good. So let's go out, and then we'll quick fast travel to Plasma Cutter. That looks like the blade off Halo. The big blue sword thing that you run around and whack people with. Got something in the corner of my eye. Okay, let's head back over. Fast travel. Oh, I wonder if those things stay dead. Fabricated living just like home. Are they dead? Yeah, they are. Yeah, that's good. It's good that they stayed dead. Oh. Things are hiding. Let's just see. Oh, 3. Oh, this is how many parts you've got on the top right in the menu screen. Okay, let's go in. I think I'm going to divert it to the botanical because I'm going to be someone for the people. Because this is like... Yeah, because it just seems like a very corporate. So this should essentially
System alert, searching for processing data.
Yep, new electric would be Let's buy a copy of Young Spacer's Guide. Radios in Spotify need reference. Chaos everywhere. Mechanical's gone haywire. Gunfire, hearing some screams. Oh lord, I think that was someone's leg. Would like to leave early for the day. Please deduct delinquency fee from my pay. Thank you, proud member of Space Express family. Okay. So everything went mental. Oh, this is locked, isn't it? I need some more of those mags. I'm gonna explore again because why wouldn't I? Oh no, don't want to go outside. Oh, there's the other side. Space's choice. Displeasure. Towards your management. Freeze exceeding your budget. Our villagers officers agree with the agriculture and business crime or fail plants are profitable. Officers are currently investigating ways to implement additional cost savings measures, which will ultimately these inform. The officers would like to assure you that the insurance policy standard procedure do not attempt to interpret, understand, or otherwise the decision. A special group zero deployed the proprietary team. Okay.
You're fast.
Yep. I'm not gonna go through that just yet because... Whoa, hello. I want to... Hey, there's another mag. I won't read all these now because it'll be a bit too long-winded. Where's this? I can't see it. Right, let me just face the armour because I think I've got enough now. Yep. I don't want it to be added to junk. What am I doing? Consumables, general, junk. There we go. Hi.
Searching.
That's the last of them.
He was obviously hiding from the machines when they went haywire.
Is this beginning?
Here they come!
Whoa! Right, how many more left?
Go away, Phantom!
Oh, someone alive in here.
You're not real. You're not real.
Higgins? Can I go down over here? Yeah.
No, 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 just leave me alone. Go away, Phantom.
I can hear you, but I can't. Oh, there you are. Hello.
You're not real. You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram.
You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. Well, I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. Of course. Do excuse me. I experience brief flashes of mania during which I am visited by the phantoms of my imagination. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder. Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna critic, Aetherwave personality, chairman of the board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant. I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section. Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons. You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead. Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you. The tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy.
What?
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides. Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium. I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
Okay, so what a new... Oh, you can bot jobs. Okay. Didn't realise you could bot jobs. Ow, just hurt my elbow.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Unexpected.
Oh!
Oh, hi. Let's turn that off. Oh, hi. Can I turn this off? How do I turn the steam off? Oh, hi. The workbench allows you to upgrade, modify your weapon and armor. Okay. Oh, is that going to turn it off?
Processing. Performing an area.
Whoa. Turned a bit too quick there. Whoa, hi! Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, you gotta get up. Okay, so we've just gone in a big circle. That is good. I like big circles because that means we have done and seen everything we can. So anything around here? Yep. Okay, so this is where we choose. Right. Plant status. Redirect power. Exit. So, has it not worked?
Three switches. That'll be easy enough.
Okay. Oh, so I would have had to have gone through here anyway. Okay. There's one.
If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the veil?
Go back around this way. So we got that one. And we've got to get you.
That's the last.
Okay, back we go.
Once we do this, there's no going... Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
Yeah.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow, she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred? Well, that sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something. Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna... If I do it at Edgewater, I'm fueling the corporation. If I give it to the botanicals, I'm... Because in this sort of thing, like, there's no right answer. Because if I give it to the deserters, they're gonna look like thieves in the eyes of the general folk who are working. If I give it to Edgewater, the deserters are going to suffer because they won't be able to cook or clean, well, I was going to say clean, but like live a healthy, clean lifestyle. Not that they're living clean at the minute, but like, it's a difficult choice because because you'd like to think the deserters are good people because they're not being brainwashed by the corporation, but at the end of the day the corporation have got a systematic business and everything works to a point. Botanical. I'm going to do it for the botanical. Done.
I can't stop thinking of Edgewater, Captain. I'm glad the deserters are going to be alright now they got power, but what about the town? All those people.
Okay. Spacer's Choice reputation decreased. I'm not fussed about the space choice because I feel like they are brainwashing people. From what I've seen, like, so far. I keep doing that. Actually, I'm just going to put that there while I go back. But yeah, I chose to give it to the deserters because I think that they're probably well, not free people, but like they're not brainwashed. And I feel like the people who are at Edgewater are brainwashed by the corporation. That red vodka. If it is, I wish it was a real thing. I know there's red beer. It'd be cool to see a red vodka. I guess you could take normal vodka and put dye in it, couldn't you? Yeah, sorry guys. I've kind of... yeah, everything's gone off.
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters, plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it? Is that right? I'm dying to hear this. Please, educate me.
You're all slave to Spacer's choice.
Liberating? Edgewater is my home. The only home I've ever had. I put down roots here, gave decades of my life to this place. I never asked to be liberated. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you.
Oh, for God's sake, I haven't got...
Apologies won't give us our lives back. But for what it's worth, I am sorry too. Edgewater's dead. Our cannery's dead. Adelaide's deserters are never coming back. Spacer's Choice will shut us down before long. Some of us will die of illness by then. Some will move on. Some will starve. And as for me, I will tender my resignation, whereupon I shall be processed and then duly imprisoned for gross incompetence.
This is why... That's why I've done it, because the fact that the corporation can actually prison you for gross negligence or incompetence, it's just... It is ridiculous. Like, how does a company think that they can do that? There we go. Ooh, you can command your companions to use their special abilities. Okay. Let's use the next perk. I'll level up a bit quicker. No, I'm shooting my... Okay, if you keep aiming up there... What are you doing? Random AI.
That's the last of them.
thought that was me then that got headshot. Hell. Can you not? There we go. So yeah, all the guards folk, all the guards, town guards are now going absolutely mental. Nothing over here. Read? Okay, we'll take your key. Because you've probably got something back in your office which I could take. Possibly. Let's take everything I can because I won't be welcome back here. Sealed. Oh my god, the people are actually shooting at me as well. Oh god. Whew. Cannery workers, sorry guys. Can I not unlock this? Okay, looks like I can't get in there. Okay, never mind. We'll go back to the unreliable. That looks hideous. Manti pillar examined. Oh, it goes into that. Ooh. Oh, so it's almost like cocooned. Oh god. Oh, is Halcyon an actual cluster then? If it is, that's quite interesting. Let's see if we can. Yeah, there we go. Fast travel. The Fabulous Fraser Bros of Hammersmith Thunder. What I tend to do on my own with these types of games is like,
is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post.
Oh, don't leave it.
I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you?
Yes.
I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Yes. I guess Reed won't mind with being dead and all.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
And we've got the vicar on here. There he is.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Are you gonna...
Something you need?
No, you can... I need somewhere to store all my stuff, really.
Captain.
Hi.
I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise. What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
I'll be back. Okay, can we... We will see what installations we could do for our weapons and our armor. We'll change back into this armor because it's stronger. We'll break these down. And we'll see. Okay. I really like this game so far. Like, it's brilliant. Light. So that's the light machine gun. Okay, so that's the peacekeeper that we got given. Well, not given. Acquired. We have power. Oh, is that something else I could use, potentially? Vocational competence. A respecification. Choosing a respec refunds all your spent skills. Oh, okay. No. Not yet. Oh. Tossball stick. Hi, Ada.
What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Do I actually get to fly it? Do I actually get to fly it? Please say I do. That looks so cool! I don't get to fly it, do I? Against all odds, the unreliable takes flight. Please say I get to fly it. Please, 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 please! Please! Your loading screen could be here. Contact Space's choice for your affordable marketing options. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can fly, and then if I do, I'm gonna call it an episode.
From Dr. Phineas Wells.
Because I have been on here for quite a while now.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
So I can change the way that I look?
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
So I can't fly the ship myself. That's disappointing. Chocolate buttons. The dark chocolate though. They're not. That looks like dark chocolate to me. Okay. Yeah, that's dark chocolate. Nah. Not a fan. So yeah, I'm actually gonna leave this as an episode. It's been quite a long one, longer than I normally do, but this is looking really good, and I can't wait to play more. It's ooh.
Make yourself at home, Captain.
Oh, this is why I put all my stuff. Okay. We'll put all the weapon mods and stuff in there. I'll keep all that on me at the minute because we'll sell it at the next destination. Pick up Reed's hat.
I so enjoy watching you sleep for hours on end.
Holographic Shroud.
Captain, it's quite entertaining the way you drool and whimper.
But yeah, I'm going to call it an episode now. I'll log off and I will continue playing this. next weekend. So we'll make this, as I said, like normally once a week. So every weekend I'll be online. Shut up, Ada. That is not very nice. I'm now a beautiful woman, not a man anymore. So yeah, it's actually been really good and I can't wait to see what happens. I am going to go against the corporation though. So Spacer's Choice are going to get run into the ground, and in my own time I'll probably... Is that Earth? No, we're nowhere near Earth, are we? So yeah, in my own time I'll probably like play this after I finish it originally to see how the story of Spacer's Choice goes. So thank you so much for watching. Do follow me if you want to see how this goes, and yeah, follow me on YouTube as well, exactly the same name, ZaneArmenia, and also on TikTok, same name again. And I will see you guys in the next episode, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!